stream. I think we're live on all three platforms right now, so we will be cooking. So, yup, welcome to the first fam stream. We just getting started, so I'm going to be learning to rumble live while you niggas are watching. But the fam pretty much stands for young, ambitious men because that's who I make content for. Because I'm young and ambitious, and probably so are you if you're tuning into this stream. And if you're not, then fuck off, get out of here, or stay if you want to. I don't really care what you do, but that's what I make content for. That's what we're on here doing. That's just how we're going to be moving. So yeah, so this is just the first stream. Just jumping into the ropes, just jumping into the streaming world. New to this streaming shit, but I'm gonna learn it. I'm a master. I'm gonna become called as niggas do. You know, niggas always take over all things and become better at it than every other race because that's just what niggas do. But yeah, so even without further ado, first I gotta go over all the social medias that I'm already on so niggas can follow me. So wait, how do I share? All right, start screen share. All right, bear with it, nigga. Bear with it, nigga. Share. Okay, y'all seeing this? Y'all seeing this, right? I think y'all should be seeing this. Hold on. Okay, I think this is present mode. Okay, so this is now I can see this. Oh, I can create it. Oh, anyway, so y'all probably seen the screen. So this is my YouTube channel. First and foremost, I think we should be live on YouTube right now. I don't know how I could check it through YouTube, but anyway, I think I'm probably live on YouTube right now. I don't even know. Hopefully y'all can hear me too. I don't even know. Anyway, I'm gonna see all this after the stream, so it's cool. But yeah, this is my YouTube. I've been on YouTube for a little while. Never really took it extremely seriously up until like right now. Obviously, I posted like a lot of vids in the past already, but like now I'm really back on that grind, and I'm really gonna be dedicated to it for the long term. You know, be blowing up on there. Obviously, for young and ambitious men, you know, the main vids I make on here are more like mastering mental models of success. That's something I've just been studying for years of my life. So I know other guys out there, you know, if they're dealing with issues with discipline, motivation, focus, you know, the whole nine yards, you know, all the principles that you hear on social media all the time or the success porn that you watch. Like, this is the real actionable shit that I make. So you can like learn, you know, how to conquer a lot of things, like learning how to be patient, which is a video I just literally made 3 hours ago, has no views, put views on that motherfucker for me. And then we have the what was this about? Oh, overcoming fear, or learning how to use fear to achieve your goals, right? Because a lot of times we're scared to do things, or you're scared to take risks. You're a scary ass nigga, so you're scared to take risks. So this is a video that can help you learn how to take risks regardless of fear, or use fear to serve you to take risks. But anyway, check out the video for yourself and see if it's cooking. All hell Ollie, by the way. That's why I say in that vid. But anyway, you could go check that out. So that would be cool too. I got another video on comparison, and yeah, just the whole nine yards. You could go through all these videos yourself and just see for yourself. But I'm gonna be posting a lot more on there. Obviously, I'm gonna be going live through Rumble on YouTube, so y'all be able to check out the lives there if you just prefer watching on YouTube. But with the wild shit I'm gonna be trying to be saying on here, yeah, YouTube definitely going to demonetize a nigga in the future. But anyway, well, that's here nor there. We'll get there at some point. So first, all right, let me go to Twitter now. All right, so stop the screen share. Okay, I'm gonna get really fast with this. All right, now share the Twitter. Okay, cool. Twitter literally shows the live. So like, obviously, we're live right now from Rumble through Twitter because that's how real niggas move. I wonder if I could. Oh, I can literally see myself. That's so lit. Like, that's so tough to me. Man, I'm gonna like my own stream. Anyway, and now it's Twitter and not Twitter, fucking X. Elon bought this shit, but X Twitter is like, it's just so beautiful, man. It's just beautiful to see this. Anyway, so yeah, this is my Twitter. I recently just made it. I've been on Twitter on a while. I've had other accounts and the whole nine yards, but this is a fresh start with all this stuff, with all the content I'm just going to be making now. So this is like my one and only actual X account where, yeah, it's just once again for young, ambitious men, talk about a bunch of success stuff. Oh, y'all, we're going to be seeing that. I'm going to show my Instagram later too. So I'm posting some of the vids. Just, yeah, so my X account. This is where you guys are going to be learning about a lot of my takes on things, how I view things, how I view success and achieving your goals and the whole nine yards or whatever. You'll be able to see that. So yeah, I just recently actually started going harder on there. So I'm gonna be going hard on Twitter. I keep saying Twitter, I mean X. I'm gonna be going harder on X, right? I'm gonna be going harder on X, you know, posting a lot more there. So if you guys like going on X, I know a lot of young guys don't really fuck with X. They fuck with like TikTok and all the other shit. But if you really want your brain to expand, then you need to hop on X. A lot of smart people are on X, or maybe fake smart people. I don't know, but X is just a nice place for getting people's takes and just learning this shit. It's cool. It's cool to me. So yeah. Anyway, this the X. Definitely check that out. Follow that up. X gonna be real lit. I'm gonna be going crazy on there too. Just going crazy all around, just in general. So yeah, just fuck with the X. All right. So now, I boom. All right. Stop that screen share. God. Okay. Yeah. So let me see Instagram share. So Instagram. So obviously, as you can see, I post a lot on Instagram, or I have posted a lot on Instagram. Because mainly when I was doing social media stuff, at least for what I do now, like I was mainly just posting on Instagram the most. And there was even a big gap on my YouTube where I didn't post for like a year because I was just focusing on posting on Instagram. But I'm like, nah, let me re-expand. I want to reach more guys, do more coach shit, and just generally blow up and just get rich from social media because why not? Being rich is lit, as you will learn. But anyway, yeah, so this just is an Instagram, post a lot of like threads, obviously fuck with the anime, as you can see, which you will also learn. A lot of stuff you will just learn as we go, and you'll just see about my takes and how I view things and all the other shit. So yeah, so we got a lot. I post a lot on here. This is the main place where I post like the most. Obviously, I'm gonna be posting everywhere else a lot more too. But yeah, so I'll be doing like the short little skits you be seeing from like all the TikTok vids and stuff. Like be doing those, and then just threads with coach, and then obviously just a nice little quick jab, being more confident. How do you pick who you be around? Like all that, all the good stuff that's gonna turn you into a fucking winner because niggas love winning. So I like teaching guys how to win too, because when everybody's winning, oh yeah, hoes, we talk about it all. Like we talk about it all. Like we're gonna be going over like everything. Political stuff, socio cultural stuff, just the whole 9 yards. Anything I believe that if we go over that shit, um, will benefit us as men and make us better and just be colder and just have more fun in life. When you're cold, it's just fun. Like life is really fun when you just understand what you're doing. If you don't know what the fuck you're doing, life isn't fun. It's just like video games. If you're playing a video game and you don't accept the rules of the game, you can't have fun with the game. But if you understand the rules of the game, if you understand reality, if you understand how life actually works, then your life becomes super fun. Life is only not fun because you don't understand it. But if you understand how life works, then it becomes fun. Right? Cool. So yeah. That's the IG. Definitely go follow that up. You know what I'm saying? I'll be posting a lot there, of course. And then now here, last but not least, we have the gayest app on the internet, which is TikTok. Useful but gay. I mean, I see a lot of funny stuff on TikTok. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah. So this is a TikTok. Recently just made this TikTok, by the way. I've been on TikTok before too, but this is the recent new TikTok I just made for the type of content I make now, with all the, you know what I'm saying, just men being men and us cooking and just being young and ambitious and just want to cook. So I pretty much just, most of this is just from my Instagram to my TikTok. Sometimes I'll make the templated videos on TikTok and then post them on Instagram or back and forth. But like, yeah, that's what it looks like. So it's fairly new, but we're going to be definitely building this shit up just like the other platforms. And yeah, so those are pretty much all the platforms I'm on. I'm mainly just going to be streaming on Rumble. I was thinking like, do I do Kick too? I wish Kick had the same thing like with Rumble. Kick had the same thing like with Rumble where it what the fuck? Now I can't even remember what I was gonna say. Oh, if Kick had the same thing with Rumble, how like through Rumble you can stream to X and you can stream at YouTube at the same time, but Kick obviously doesn't have that. I mean, it's its own separate platform, so that kind of makes sense. But like, yeah, but if like Kick was kind of like that, I want to do that. But I already just wanted to start on Rumble because obviously I want to be saying whatever I fucking want to say, and Rumble is like the best platform for like free speech and saying whatever the fuck you want. That's also why I'm not on gay ass fucking Twitch, because Twitch just is full of gay niggas who can't say shit that they really want to say, and we're real niggas over here. We want to be able to say whatever the fuck we want to say. Like the fuck, come on, man. How are we gonna be young and ambitious and you don't be saying shit that you really want to say? Like you need to be saying real shit. Like, so that's also why I'm starting out even on Rumble from a streaming perspective, because it's like Rumble I can trust. Like I'm just be able to say whatever I want. It doesn't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? Like this is where all the real niggas go. Especially speaking about politics at all, bro. Like you cannot be talking about politics or anything important or serious on the other apps for the most part. You just get fucking banned or whatever. I'm probably gonna get fucked up on YouTube in the future, as I mentioned earlier, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Or as we expand, make more different kinds of content, just talk about more things in general. And as I just get more used and comfortable with all the streaming shit and the whole 9 yards of that. So like, yeah. That will be cool. But yeah. So yeah, so those are the main platforms that I'm on. Follow me on literally all of them because I cook. I mean, TikTok and Instagram is kind of the same in terms of the content I post, but Instagram has the added bonus of switching. Yeah, I need to get faster even with switching. I'm probably gonna because right now I'm only on my laptop. I'm probably gonna get like or need more monitors because I be seeing niggas and they be having like all their monitors like so you can be switching fast and all this shit. You know, we're gonna learn, we're gonna cook, we're gonna improve, get better, and invest more into this. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like it's gonna be lit. It's just gonna be great, man. I'm really hyped for this, bro. It just even feels good to just talk live and shit. Like especially because like I've just been so used to making like straight out vids and not just like speaking live and just talking like regularly, just like this. I'm just so used to just making vids and then just stop talking or in a, you know, just a closed off manner. You just make the vid and post it. It's not like you just keep talking forever. So even that is like weird to me. I know you niggas might be like, I don't know what this nigga's talking about, but like, just understand. I'm just explaining. So yeah. So, but yeah. So with Instagram, I mean, the Instagram, TikTok content kind of the same, but just follow me because you just support my mission, what I'm doing, making y'all great while making myself great. And then it's just a virtuous cycle of just niggas winning all around. Right. Cool. Yeah. So that's what it is. I mean, mainly we're just going to be talking about that political shit. You know what I'm saying? All that socio-cultural stuff, like all that. Oh, I can also see the live stream total. I can see X. I'm also gonna have to learn how to put the chat on the screen. Hold on, why does it say private? Oh, okay. So what if I do this? See, as you like, wait, is that on the screen? What can I put on the screen? Because you guys can. I'm probably gonna have to. Can I move this? Oh, so if I post something, it just goes to all. Oh, this thing is Ali Wali at the same time. Okay, you said live chat display. Okay, bet. That's how you do that. All right, that's tough. Viewer stats. I think you can put the views on there. All right, cool. Yeah, we real niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm viewing myself. Wait, is this me viewing myself? I think this is me viewing myself. Oh yeah, this is just me viewing myself. I'm pretty sure. Donation banners. Oh yeah, y'all niggas need to be donating to a young nigga, man. Try to make me rich, bro. I don't know how that works, but we gonna learn. We gonna learn how that works. Y'all gonna be sending me that bread if you fuck with the content, of course. But yeah, okay. So that's how the chat works. Wait, what if it's through X? Because if it's through all, why can't I see the X? Why can't I see what niggas will say on X though? Hold on. Ignore what I'm doing. Only Rumble Studio participants can see this. Oh, because it just goes to private? What if I just do message from X? Okay, what I don't know what just happened, but all right. We just learning the chat live. I mean, I know y'all can't even really be seeing what I'm fucking doing right now, but it's fine. But yeah, anyway, to start out, I do have us a video for us to react to. So you guys can start to learn my takes and my views on certain things because why else would you fucking watch me if you don't fuck with what I gotta say? Unless you're just a fucking hater, which is you're a bitch ass nigga for hopping on the stream of a nigga that you don't like when you could be getting money or just doing something more productive with your life. But hey man, to each their own. To each their own. All right, so it's actually a video I reacted to a while ago to or I watched a while ago. So let me see. And it is the Bonnie Blue versus Andrew Tate video. So this video will be a good way to encapsulate what I'm about, how I see things, what I fuck with. You know, Tate's pretty cool. He's a cool guy. He says all the right things. A lot of the things that he says, a lot of his takes, I agree with most of them. I don't think I really disagree with anything he's got going on at all. You know what I'm saying? And with all guys that you ever look up to or idolize, or you say, oh, I like this guy or I don't like this guy, because obviously he's well off, very successful. He's achieved a lot. So you're like, oh, damn, I want some of the shit that he has. Or just when you think about anyone, it's like, if you want something that they have, always take from them what you need, but obviously remain yourself. Like, remain who you are, but take what you need, because people who are ahead of you, people who are stronger than you, are meant to teach you to be better. Like, they're the stepping stone for you. So it's almost like, think about it like this: somebody exists before you, somebody's better than you, someone's more successful than you, somebody's stronger than you. They exist as a stepping stone for you to get better. They create a standard that you're supposed to meet and exceed. Because think about it like this: everyone you could ever look up to or see, they didn't have themselves to look up to when they started whatever journey they're on, whatever success they were after, or whatever direction they had for their life. They were like, they didn't have themselves. So you have them, so you can learn from them to then exceed them or surpass them. And this is why you should never idolize anyone. You should never look at someone and be like, oh, I want to be exactly like that dude. No, you want to learn from that dude and surpass him. So literally, if you think about anyone that you're like, yo, he's lit, yo, he's cool. No, I'm like, I want to surpass this guy. Tate, want to surpass him. Any other guy I've ever looked up to in my life, I'm trying to think of who are all the guys I've looked up to or learned a lot from. There's a lot of guys that I've learned a lot from. I'm not gonna lie. I've learned a lot from like Myron Gaines, Tate. I've learned a lot from Alex Ramosi. I've learned a lot from just a lot of guys, even in the red pill space, that I've actually learned a lot from. I'm not gonna lie. Like, pretty much all those guys in the red pill space. FedEx, I've learned from. Who else? He's not really in the red pill space, but I've learned a lot from him when it comes to like even just like my success content that I talk about, or like achieving your goals content or mental models. I mean, that's mainly been like Alex and Brandon Carter. Like, those are the two big ones I've learned a lot from them. I guess for like red pill stuff, it's mainly been like Myron, and just a lot of the red pill stuff that I like, that I would or in the future will be talking about a lot, has come from like a lot of them. To be real, I think even when did I even start learning about red pill? Like, probably when I was like, it's probably like 2019. So I was like 18. Right now I'm about to turn 24 in literally 9 days. I was looking at the calendar. A nigga literally just forgot his fucking birthday. That's so fucking stupid. I was looking at the calendar. I'm like, when was I born? When was I born, though? Anyway, yeah. So like, just learned a lot from them, like the red pill space and just overall masculinity, and that's what's just led to me doing what I'm doing today, of course, you know. So, but obviously, as all real niggas do, you pave your own way. You learn from those who are ahead of you, as I was just laying out, and then you do what you got to do. So, like, yeah, nah, really fuck with a lot of these guys. I've been able to learn a lot from these guys, and now we're just going to cook. We're going to be carrying on our own mantle and be doing our own shit. So, yeah, but this is just a great video for me to first react to and just talk about different things and my view on different things, or how I see different things, and then obviously pass on to y'all the good word of mankind and just becoming a man and just doing clean shit. So like, let's get right into it. I'll probably how long I'll go stream. Actually, even before that, I get in the video. I think streaming schedule wise, because I actually kind of just want to say that now so I get it out of the way. I think what I'll do is around this time every day, 6 p.m. EST is when I'll start. I'll probably go for an hour. Because you guys gotta understand, a nigga can get spread thin, bro. Like, we're gonna be posting content everywhere. So like, I would want to do, or I would love to do longer streams. But the thing is, like, niggas don't have enough time to just do hella like long ass streams, Obviously, once I cook way harder with content, and then niggas got money, niggas getting rich, and then obviously we could pay for like clippers and all other kind of stuff so that I could have more time to just stream if this is something that y'all fuck with, or I just post on YouTube, whichever. But like, obviously I'd want to be building a business out of all of this when I make all of this, of course, too. So we'll see, this here nor there, but like, so I think we'll do at least for an hour every single day, 6 p.m. to about like 7, and we'll just do that every day, at least an hour. And then obviously, as I get more used to just posting content everywhere else all at the same time, and I make that more efficient, then we could go for like longer streams. But but also too, niggas got to work too, because I be dashing on the side. Like, that's the main thing I do outside of making content. Obviously, I want to build bread so I can invest back into this content so this takes off, and then I just do content full time and run my business. I'd probably be based off my content full time. But first, so that's the main way I work right now. I just dash all the time. Just go dash, make some bread, come back, invest. That's how I have this camera that I literally just got. That's how I literally just got this headset, camera. this whiteboard behind me that I just used to make these videos. I mean, my YouTube videos earlier. Like, I'm telling you, man, because obviously, if you ever want to do something that is not a part of like your main job, or you want to do something else that's not your current main 9 to 5 brokey shit right now, you need to keep that job to facilitate the new shit that you want to do, whether it's entrepreneurship or whatever other content creation, whatever. I mean, which I guess it's just entrepreneurship in a way. If you're anyway, point is, yeah, like if you want to do anything else, obviously you wouldn't want to quit your job. You want to make sure you have money to invest in what you're doing. Because if you're trying to get into doing something else full time and it's not making you money yet, and you quit your job, like what the fuck are you doing? Like you need to eat, you need to survive to make your other shit actually blow. So of course that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just dashing. I'm on a come up right now. Niggas is about to turn 24 in 9 days, and we're just gonna be cooking hard, man. We're gonna do this shit for a long time. We're gonna cook hard. We're gonna get massive. We're gonna build an army. We're gonna increase the niggas that are up in the fam. And it's just gonna be lit. So like, yeah. So we'll do probably an hour a day, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern time every single day, pretty much. Because niggas gotta go hard. And yeah, and obviously, of course, if I've ever moving the stream around, like you'll see in I think in Rumble, like you can set when the starting time would be. So if I ever train a stream, you can schedule all your streams. So like you can choose when to move shit around or whatever. So like, yeah. But anyway, as I said before too, we're gonna be learning Rumble. We're gonna get used to all this shit. I'm gonna be way smoother. This is just a first stream of me getting used to shit, but like, yeah. Okay, so let's get into this video we reacted to. Take First Bonnie Blue.
I'm just a clever slut.
You are the perfect end result of feminism. That's destructive.
By the time you finish calling me a whore, I'm going to leave this chair with a wet patch.
Rob, the world's... Bring the ass...
One thing I will say, because like I said, I already watched this video before too, Bonnie Blue is very good at marketing. Because I think a lot of OnlyFans girls think in their minds that, oh, I could just get butt naked on the internet and niggas are going to like me. But from the business stuff that I've learned, like, it's not going to work like that. Even if you have a good product, which in the female case, it's their bodies, you still need to be able to get everyone to see your product. So if you don't work hard on the marketing end, you never end up actually making any kind of money. Like you're selling your booty hole on the internet for $4.99 or whatever these bitches sell it at, and you make no bread, and you lose your dignity, and you can't get a man to actually take you seriously. It's just stupid. At least for her, she's made millions of dollars because she's actually good on the marketing end, even though she's not even that bad. Like, I'll be honest, like she's not even that bad. I mean, she's not ugly. I want to say, I don't know. Would I smash? Nah. I don't know. It kind of depends. Maybe. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. It really just depends on my mood. When it comes to smash, it depends on a nigga's mood. If I'm like, yeah, you'd be cool. I mean, obviously, I'd have to forget the fact of 1,000 other dudes, of course. But like, to me, it wouldn't really matter. But anyway, she's cool people, as you'll see. To me, in my opinion, at least, you're going to see in this video. Like, she cool people. Like, but like, yeah, for the whole shit, like, she's good at the marketing side of shit. So that's why. But anyway, let's just let the video play.
I'm going to leave this chair with a wet patch.
Rob, the world's... Bring the astral.
Do you think you're a good role model for women?
I'm a clear example of what women have fought for years.
So sleeping with 1,057 men in a day.
It's good work ethic.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I'll say too is it's funny to me that people like her, because she's been like prosecuted online for being the smartest hoe, by the way. As I was just saying, she actually marketed herself well and made millions of dollars. Like, she's being prosecuted for what she's doing, but this is literally what women wanted to do. This is why feminism this is what feminism was always going to lead to back then, when it all went down in the 1950s, right? And we all know by who. We're going to call them the coin masters. That'll be my way I'll refer to them, the coin masters. And you'll start to see a trend when I mean by coin masters. But due to the coin, or a prominent coin master, obviously we've been put into a situation where women are like, I want to be free. I want to be able to do whatever the fuck I want to do and be a whore or whatever. And I'm like, okay. And then y'all are mad for one of the whores being smarter than the rest of them. Oh, this woman is deplorable. I mean, she just, like, y'all mad at her for being the smartest dot. That's what's funny to me, though. That's the main shit that's funny to me. Like, y'all are mad at the smartest hoe who made the most money out of all y'all, or made a lot of money, compared to a lot of y'all because she actually did the work. It's like because women are lazy anyway, for the most part. Women do not like working hard, and that's just mainly because they don't have the need to work hard because they're not born with a natural burden of performance for anything. So they don't really need to work very hard to get things. They just need to exist. So they're naturally lazier. But when one of them actually works hard, of course they're hating on her dumbass. But like, yeah, it's just funny to me. Like, women are mad. Not even just women, men, even men too. It's just like, oh my God, she's such a whore. But it's like, this is what we wanted to happen. This is feminism. This is equality. This is freedom. Like, women don't have any masters anymore. So now they can do whatever they want. They could sell their bodies. I'll try to stop it less. I just want to be able to supplement my views on certain things a lot so you guys can already get a good idea of how I be moving and be thinking.
I'm in clown world, and I just enjoy the circus.
Sex workers help reduce rape rates by over 30%.
Do you think
That's
Andrew
true.
Tate is guilty of the charges against him?
You like there's no way out for you.
You're so trapped in the matrix.
You're judging me, Andrew.
Feminism is a bullet that a man has shot.
Do you send your son to Bonnet?
Andrew, I do father and son as well. Brother and brother?
It's all disgusting to me.
I heard they call you Cobra Tate. Are you packing a python?
Bonnie.
See, one thing I'll say with her is like, and this is what I mean by the marketing thing this is the marketing thing that I'm talking about. Like, she is constantly finding ways to clip something. Don't you see like the way that she talks? Like just random questions. Oh, I heard you packing a Cobra. So like, you know what I'm saying? How we want to do brother on brother? Like she talks in ways of like clippable moments. Do you guys not see that? Just from those few seconds. Like she talks in ways of clippable moments. And I know you niggas are like, bro, why is this nigga glazing Bonnie blue? I'm just analyzing it and showing y'all. That's all I'm saying. Anyway.
I would have Hitler to survive.
The entire Western world is women looking for money.
Imagine how powerful our baby would be.
Survivor DNA.
So who's tighter, your wife or me?
Next question, huh?
Let me answer then.
What's happening with Lily? You got Hobie.
I'll tell you the full
Anyway.
story.
Cool.
Let me skip to when they actually just started.
How honest should I be out of 10?
11.
I want you to be honest.
You want me to be honest?
Yeah.
Hopefully
go
y'all
on.
can hear this. I'm gonna have to fix
I
that
don't
later when I rewatch this
understand
back.
why men sit here and try and lecture you about it. I don't understand why men sit here and say you shouldn't do it. It's
Yeah.
your body, your choice, right? This is the world we now live in. This is the end result of feminism. You are the perfect end result of feminism.
Mhm.
In the world I believe in the conservative, traditionally masculinely ruled world, a man would
Which is a position I agree with.
be in charge of his daughters until they're handed over to their husbands or boyfriends, and there would be a degree of masculine guidance. But feminism didn't want that. You know, women complain that men don't want to get married. We did actually want to get married when we got obedient virgin.
Yeah. Women being left to their own devices is some of the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. And a reason why this is so true for so many reasons, obviously because of my own personal experiences, but from what I've seen so many videos, especially like just from TikTok, where guys will be like, bro, my homegirl is such a dumbass. Having female friends is also stupid, but that'll be a whole other conversation I'll get into. But they'll always be like, bro, my homegirl, meaning friend that's a girl, is such a fucking dumbass. It's like, yeah, when women are left to their own devices, they make stupid decisions. Why? Because they prioritize emotion. They don't prioritize logic. And also, one thing I'll say here too, like a lot of people think that women are more emotional than men, and that's not true. Like, there's no like more emotional. There's just prioritization. We can feel exactly what women feel. Like women don't feel more powerful emotions than we do. We can feel emotion just as powerful as them. Like we're both human beings in that aspect that we feel emotions to the same degree as they do. The only difference between us and them is that what we choose to prioritize. Basically, a man can have a feeling, but still think with his prefrontal cortex and still think logically and be like, I could feel this way, but even though I feel this way, this isn't the right move to make. Whereas women is completely different. They'll feel a feeling and then just prioritize it. And then maybe think logically after the fact. But for mainly when women see something, they just prioritize however they feel. Right? This is why like so many wars have probably been started this is why women are so easy to like psyop, because women prioritize their emotions over logic. So if you just show women something that is emotionally charged or has a lot of emotion packed into it, they latch onto it because it's just like they prioritize thinking that way. Whereas a man can see something that's pretty emotional or supposed to be emotionally jarring and still stop and think and be like, wait, whoa, I need to think about this. Like, I'm not too sure about this. Like, yes, this makes me feel bad. This is not great, but hold on. Like, that's how men think. So that's kind of the difference. This is why I believe like women being left alone and not having a significant masculine figure in her life is super bad, because she will have those moments where she makes decisions based off her emotions that she will later regret. And don't get it twisted, there's also men that exist, or effeminate men, that prioritize emotions over logic too. And because men can be emotional, men crash out, men get angry. It's just like we can get emotional too, but it's not always our default. We prioritize logic more often than women do, to say it like that. So like, yeah, but this is why women can't be left alone to do anything. And actually really annoys me when women don't have like a masculine figure in their lives to whatever degree, because they end up not learning how to even prioritize logic, if that makes sense. Because if a woman is dumb and then she has a masculine man taking care of her, whether it's her father, and then she moves into her husband's house, she never has to think, which is fine. Or the opposite occurs. Well, not the opposite, but another thing can occur where if a woman is around like a masculine figure, she learns to tap into that logical side more. Like she just tends to tap into that more logical side because she's always around men who are always tapping into that. So, or she always has a masculine figure in her life that disciplines her, to that forces her to think more logically about her decisions. Like, compared to if she doesn't have that figure in her life, she's just prioritizing feelings over everything all the time because no one has taught her to prioritize that logical brain that men tend to have. So, yeah, this is why women alone, disaster.
But they disappeared, and they complained about the patriarchy, and they were tired of us giving them a house to live in and kids to raise, and they wanted to make their own choices. So she's making her own choice. That's a fantastic thing. I actually have a lot of respect for you because you own it and you're honest about it.
What if it was your daughter?
Well, that won't happen.
But
Oh, my
she's her
mama,
own
though.
person.
I never said my daughter's her own person. I said,
So I know there's a lot of guys that are like, bro, I never want a daughter, but I really want a daughter. And I think the reason why is because I'm already a man. So I already go through all the man's trials and tribulations. So even if I have a son, I already understand what he's going to have to face and experience. It's like, I already know what the masculine success story is going to look like, because that's going to be me. Like, I'm already going to cook. So I'm going to get to see myself cook already. So like, I already know what that's going to look like. So when he succeeds, I'm like, whatever. Like, I'm not going to give, I've been there, done that, nigga. like, I've been there, done that shit. Who cares? Whereas on the other end of this, like, I've seen it, but I want to make the female thing work. I want to see my daughter succeed. I want to see my daughter actually get married to someone that she really loves, and that man takes care of her for the rest of her life. Like, I want to see that happen and be like, oh man, hey man, I did that daughter shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to have that. I want to have that feeling. So that's actually why I really do want to have a daughter. I know a lot of men are like, bro, fuck no, because of how stressful it is. But like, if you play your cards right, you should be fine. I'm just gonna lock her in the dungeon. She gonna be in the dungeon every day. She ain't leave her house. I ain't gonna let her leave the house till she moves into her next man's house or moves into the man's house that I choose. Like, she ain't gonna leave the crib. It's fine. But even still, then, like, there will be a lot of things that I will do to make sure that she succeeds. Because it's funny, but I would argue that your daughter's success is primarily dependent on you, whereas your son's success is primarily dependent on him. You know, like, this is why you always see when we see girls being whores and shit, we're always like, oh, where's your dad? You see how we even shift the blame away from her because women are stupid, or women prioritize emotion, which makes them stupid. So we look at the dad and be like, how could you let this retard be able to do whatever they want? You get me? So for us, it's kind of like, it's up to us to make sure our daughter succeeds. So it's like, in my mind, I want a daughter because I want to be the one to do that work to make sure my daughter succeeds, if that makes sense. So like, yeah, I want a daughter. I know a lot of guys are like, oh, fuck with a daughter, but nah, I think that would be clean because I'll be able to make sure she turns out right.
women want to be their own people. But my point is, there's so many women who go to Magaluf for a weekend and do something very similar, and then they come back to England and get with some fucking guy and start asking for presents from him and talking about how they deserve a traditional relationship and they want to get married and they want a Christmas present and all this bullshit. Most women do exactly what Bonnie does. I don't see you any different than most women. And I'm not saying that in a degrading way.
Most women don't sleep with 1,057 men in a day.
1,000? Does it
It's like you're still a hoe though. Like even 5 dudes, I'm like, what the fuck? Like already.
fucking matter?
I think it does.
I don't really think it does.
So
It's all disgusting to me. If I met a woman and she said, I just sucked a dick yesterday, I'd say, well, I find you repulsive. I don't want to sleep with you.
This
But-
nigga be funny though too.
well, it's not about only going after virgins, but I think if you're a straight man, the idea of having a bunch of men fuck a woman that you're with is pretty repulsive.
But everyone has a past.
But see,
When
this
you
is the
prefer
kind of
your
shit
girls
white
have
people say.
experience.
I don't know what's wrong with you people.
Oh my
Everyone
God,
has a
it's true,
past.
though.
That's not acceptable. In fact, let's analyze that. Everyone has a past. You're right. Everyone does.
Yeah. So even before he gets into this, I want to say what I want to say about this. So the whole past thing. Oh, what if a woman has a past? Blah blah blah. It doesn't matter. Or moreover, it doesn't matter. She has a past. She's a different person now. Blah 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 blah. Okay. The problem is this only makes sense if we were the same. Like, I don't think niggas need to realize when you're talking about women and you're talking about men, you're talking about two completely different entities. We actually have more differences than we have similarities. Other than us having a brain and being humans, we're vastly different in our entire biological makeups. Like, we're super different. So for this reason, that whole, oh, her past doesn't matter. Yeah, it does. It doesn't matter for us because the difference is for us as men to become valuable, we have to go through things. We have to risk our lives. We have to work hard. We have to make money. We have to gain status. We have to become super important. We have to go through through a ton of trials and tribulations to become very great. So for that reason, our past can't matter because our past is what makes our future. Understand? Like, we have to become something in order to be valuable to other people. Like, we have to, the only way to become useful is to train and go through things and make sacrifices and make hard choices and take risks and make a lot of mistakes. If you're a man and you're not making a lot of mistakes, especially in your 20s, and by mistakes, I don't mean you're walking around doing random ass stupid shit. I mean, like, you're risking things, you're risking a business, you're risking posting that content, you're risking whatever it is. Like, you have to be trying things to get results, right? So if you're not going through things and you're not making a lot of mistakes, you're actually fucking yourself up and you're guaranteeing you're not going to become more valuable because you're not risking anything. And because you're not risking anything, you're not learning anything, understand? So the difference is with women though, the minute you're born, you're valuable because you can have a baby. Men can't do that. We can't have a baby, right? We need you for the baby. We need to become valuable to have a baby with you. But you're already valuable because you can have a baby. That's already what makes you valuable. And that's your primary value. Like, you're not the one who has to go out and build the world. We do. We have that burden of performance to go and build shit. Because if we didn't build shit, we wouldn't be able to have kids. That's why you guys give us children, because we build the world that you are safe in. We give you comfort. You give us babies. We get to spread our genetic code. Understand, guys? So it's like we get to spread our genetic code because we make you guys comfortable. And the only way we can make you guys comfortable is if we take risks, train, become more important, become more successful, yada, 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 right? But you are already valuable because you give us that blessing of baby. So when women try to say this thing that my past doesn't matter, it's like, yes, it does, because you were already valuable. And you got rid of that value by sleeping with a ton of dudes. Because, okay, to break it down to even simplest form for us as men, like, we want to make sure the kid is ours when we have a baby with you. Because you see how I just laid out for you, we give women comfort so they give us children, our genetic code, right? So the thing is, if you're out here sleeping with a ton of dudes, it's very scary for me as a man to make your life comfortable because I don't know if I'm going to get my child out of it. Like, if you weren't able to give me a baby as a woman, I don't want to be around you. Like, I don't want to fuck with you. Like, that's the primary reason why I'm even paying attention to you, because, like, I could potentially get a baby out of you. Some of you guys might be like, oh, but it's just for sex. Well, I mean, sex normally leads to children. That's how it's always been throughout time. Through our entire evolution as humans, like, we want to have sex to have a baby. It's not just for pleasure. It's have as much sex with as many women as possible, right? So we can spread our seed and have children. Now, obviously, in modern times, we've created all these ways to prevent babies from being made through sex. So people just do it for fun now. But guys, at the beginning of human civilization, we were not just sleeping with girls for fun. We were doing it so we could spread our genetic code across generations. But now we just do that shit for fun. So even if you're saying, "Oh, I just want to fuck bitches," it's like, well, even still, like her being a whore makes you feel bad because that calls back to our evolution from back then, where we wanted to make sure the kid we were raising or providing, protecting the woman for that, and the kid that she gave us was actually our kid. That's why we don't like hoes. That's why her past matters. Her past matters because we want to ensure we're going to have children with a woman who's going to actually give us our kids and isn't going to go sneak out one night, get fucking shot up by a dude we don't know, and then we're raising that nigga's baby. That's gay. A lot of dudes have killed themselves because of that, I'm pretty sure. Don't fact check me on that, but I think a lot of dudes have killed themselves for that. But yeah.
It's true. But isn't the primary objective of a man to find a woman with as little past as possible? Would you argue that's
And why? Because we want to make sure it's our kid.
one of the precursors to finding a wife? Considering that wives were supposed to be virgins. This was the deal. The reason I'm proud of Bonnie, and I am genuinely proud of you, I like Bonnie. I like what she's doing. Because the deal was...
Are you not, like, contradicting yourself here?
In what way?
Well, you're proud of her sleeping with 1,057 guys, but women should be virgins.
No, I'm saying that the social contract, the construct of society that made family function was women were obedient virgins and they found a man who provided for them and they listened to that man. Women have then said, we don't like the patriarchy. We're tired of being provided for. We're tired of being taken.
I'll probably keep going for another 23 minutes, probably 23 minutes, and then I'll hop off and then we'll get back at it again tomorrow. We'll just keep, we'll probably go through. We could probably go through the whole thing. So because I can substantiate like a lot of positions on different things from just this one video alone, to be honest. So like, yeah, we'll definitely keep going with this video tomorrow until we finish it. So
taken care of.
Unless I come up with something else that I'm like, oh, you niggas need to see this. You niggas need to see how I feel about this shit too. But anyway, whatever.
We don't want to listen to anybody. We want to make our own decisions. That was women and feminism that ended the traditional family unit. And now women can make their own decisions. So I'm glad that Bonnie's making her own decision.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not here to
people
tell you not to
say
do it.
I take women back 100 years. I'm like, no, I'm the clear example of how to be empowered. I use my body. I do what I want, when I want. And this is the thing you've been banging on about for years. And when I get hate, like when I click on the comments of these women that are like, oh, you're taking us back 100 years. Then in their bio, it says stay-at-home mom of two. I'm thinking, what the fuck was you rooting for?
That's
because
right.
you have just stayed
That's
at
right,
home.
Bonnie. See, this is the future.
Yeah.
Well, in a way, kind of. I mean, wait, hold on.
Was you rooting for? Because years. Then in their bio, it says stay-at-home mom of two. I'm thinking.
Well, first, I would say that women that's how like dumb women will be. They'll vote for some shit that they think is cool because once again, women are easy to manipulate to do dumb shit. So they'll vote for some shit like what created Bonnie, and then they'll see Bonnie doing it, and then they'll get angry. And it's like, you and the other hoes back in the day all voted for this shit to happen.
What the fuck was you rooting?
All voted for this shit to happen. So it's like, my nigga, what the fuck? Like, that's what they'll do. They'll do something that's stupid, and then they'll turn around and be like, oh my God, why is bad things happening now? Why do we have this woman who's able to sleep with 1,000 chicks? Because you voted for it, bro.
For because you have just stayed at home.
Bonnie. See, this is the future.
Yeah.
This is the future. This is fantastic. This is
We're
exactly
slammed, bro.
what Western society's headed to.
We're slammed.
So why are we going to sit here and pretend this is not? Why are we going to sit
I
here
got
and
something to do
pretend
with it.
that most women who go on girls' holidays aren't doing something similar to what Bonnie does just because it's not on camera? Why are we going to sit here and pretend that these men who walk around with their wives in the pub in England, and they're like, oh, my wife, yeah, everyone has a past. Oh, no, she's done the same shit. What's the difference? Who gives a fuck, right? We're either going to care and accept that women are judged on their past.
England is cooked too. The UK cooked, bro. They got Muslims running around all that motherfucker right now. London, bro. That shit.
And judged on their innocence and judged on their naivety and judged on these things like it used to be. Or we're going to sit and say it doesn't matter. Everyone has a past. Well, if everyone has a past, everyone has a past. Who gives a fuck? Does it really matter?
So
anymore?
What would you do if it was your daughter, though?
But why are you asking an impossible question?
Well, it's not an impossible question.
Of course it is.
How?
It can't happen.
I mean, even if it were to happen to me, bro, I would never first off, I would die making sure that's if that happens for me, I'd be dead already. Because like as I just told y'all, bro, I am not letting that shit happen. Because for me, it's like a game. Like making sure nothing happens is a game for me now. It's like a competition. Like I want to be able to flex and say, "Hey, look, my daughter not old." To the other niggas that I'm around, I'm like, "Look how tough I am, y'all, all y'all daughters, fucking niggas right now." I want to be able to say that shit. So yeah, if that shit happens, I'm already dead. That's why, like, for me, it's not that it's even impossible. It's that I'll be dead by then. So I don't care. Like nothing will matter. I'll be dead if that shit happened to her.
But anything can happen.
It's against the laws of physics.
It's
Nigga,
not.
bro.
I mean, if your
It's
daughter opened her
not.
legs and took 1,000 dicks, it's not impossible.
Of course it is.
Even hearing that is
What? I
Why
mean,
is
the
it
dicks
impossible?
would enter her pussy, therefore she's taken.
It's literally
See, this bitch
impossible
be
for my
flip
daughter.
farming.
What, are
That's what I'm
you
trying
going to
to
be there
say.
against your daughter's pussy saying that dick's not entering it?
No, my daughter just wouldn't make that decision
I'll be dead
But
before
why?
that happens.
because I still raise her in a household where she is masculinely guided, and she will be guided by me until I hand her over to some other man. However, I believe when women are left to their own devices, they will only ever make stupid decisions.
Was mine a stupid decision?
I wouldn't say it's any more stupid than most decisions women make, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. I think that most women, to some degree, are sex workers anyway. Like,
mean, yeah.
let's be honest about it, right?
I mean, this is just what happened when women don't have responsibility anymore. You see, for us as men, we are born, like I keep saying, the burden of performing. Like we're born with immediate responsibility, like immediate, and there's constant pressure of responsibility on us, whether it be by your dad growing up telling you, "Hey, you got to work hard, son. You got to do whatever." Whether it be society saying, "Hey, you got to make money. You got to provide and protect." You've probably heard that shit a million times by now, bro. You got to provide and protect. You got to provide and protect for those that you care about, for your loved ones. You got to retire your family. Like you're constantly being told as a man, you need to perform, right? And it's drilled in our brains. It's like it's just a fact of reality, right? So even when men do anything, in our minds, whenever we're doing anything, we're thinking about somebody else. You right now, maybe as a young guy watching this, you're thinking, or definitely what I'm thinking right now is like, I'm trying to become successful and important so that I can take care of someone or I can protect someone. Like that's always what's in my mind when I'm doing things. It's not like I'm trying to do all this shit just so I can like flex or just look cool or whatever. It's like, nah, it's just like whatever we do in our minds, it's always servitude is the goal. Like we're looking to serve someone at some point in our lives with the work that we put in. But now with feminism and all this other dumb shit, bro, we create a situation where women basically have no responsibility to anything or anyone. Back then, you're responsible for taking care of your husband in the degree of like, making sure the house is well taken care of and taking care of the kids or raising his children. Boom. Right? You had a role, you played that role, everything was great. But the thing is, we basically said, all right, host, do whatever the fuck y'all niggas want to. And it's like, that's stupid. Because when you have no responsibility, when you have no purpose, you fall towards pleasure. You just start doing whatever you want to do, which is dumb, right? You don't want to be one of these niggas running around and you have no purpose. This is why a lot of niggas, let me tell you, this is why a lot of famous niggas that you'll see, when they can't tell the truth about like politics or the world or whatever, and they just can't really say real shit, they almost always get into degeneracy because they lack purpose. You see, as men, especially when you become rich and famous and important, like you have roads that you can basically go down now. It's either with the power that you gain, you start telling the truth and fight and defend something that is important to your society or the culture or whatever you're around, or you go down the route where you sell your soul pretty much for money. You just want to make as much money as possible. So you give up all your opinions. You sign contracts saying, I won't say anything about this. I won't say anything about this. I will say this. And you just get paid. And then when you sell your soul that way, what ends up happening, and this is why a lot of people say like celebrities sold their soul. It's not like they sold their soul. It's more that they're willing to give up their own personal opinions and preferences for money, which is essentially selling your soul. But it's not in like the weird conspiracy type way that I think a lot of niggas take it, like there's some ritual going on. Maybe there is, I don't really know for sure, but like nigga, probably not. It's more like, hey, sign this contract, we'll give you $20 million, we'll be able to advertise you everywhere, you just can't talk about any of these things. And then they sign that contract. But the problem is when you can't really tell the truth about anything anymore, what you just end up kind of doing is just being a degenerate and just like doing fucking just dumb shit. You start doing drugs, you start going to Diddy parties, like you just start doing deplorable shit because you can't be real. You can't tell the truth about anything. So you just start, there's nothing else to do as a man. Like think about it. Like you're rich, you're famous. Like Yeah, you're rich, you're famous. Like, what else is there to do if you can't tell the truth or defend something? Because in order to defend things, you have to tell the truth. Like, you can't defend something and be lying. Like, you have to be telling the truth. So if you can't do that, and then you have all this money and status, what else is there left to do? Because you can buy all the things you want to buy. You can do whatever you want. So like, what do? It's like, there's nothing else to do but be a degenerate. Just fuck hoes and shit. But obviously, that's not a route that you honestly want to go down. That's not a route I want you guys to go down. That's not a route I would die before I go down that route. Like, I want to be important. I want to get rich so I can fight niggas. Because fighting is fun. At the end of the day, man, we want to fight niggas. That's really what we want to do. We want to smoke. We want ops. We want ops. We really want ops at the end of the day. Like, and if we can't exercise that side of ourselves, that's what I'm saying. We fall towards just pleasure. We drown ourselves in pleasure. When you can't tell the truth, you drown yourself in pleasure. So
most women look at Miami or Dubai. What's your job? Oh, I've got a boyfriend. So your job is being a girlfriend. And why does he give you money? Because you give him sex. So most women are sex workers anyway, to be honest.
But isn't that what you said the family unit was?
Oh yeah, that's also because I even forgot how that whole monologue I was just giving about that too. Yeah, so like we already have that responsibility. I was talking more about how like once you get rich and famous, you have those two routes to go. But we always just born from the get-go with responsibility or purpose that we can have. Whereas women, though, is with feminism now, it's like you have no role or purpose. So you're just going to get fucked by top-tier guys now. Because what else are you going to do? Because you don't have to be with the bum average niggas anymore. You don't have to be with the bum mid-tier niggas anymore. Like, think about it, like, because we all want the best shit in life. Just not everybody's willing to work for the best shit in life. But women have the natural inclination to find the best nigga to fuck or be around or have babies with. So the thing is, when women don't have a responsibility to raise a child and be a part of a family anymore, because before it was like, because women didn't have all these things, they couldn't work, get their own jobs, make their own money, couldn't establish all these other things from a provisionary standpoint. What ends up happening is that they would always love and respect the man that they were with because this man fully took care of her. But now when you have this situation where women can basically be equal to a man from a financial and provisionary standpoint, it's like, I just want to get fucked and sucked now. Like, I just want to get smashed by the best possible dudes now because I'm already taking care of the side that a man used to just do for me and I'd give him kids. And when you think about it, you combine this in with birth control and that's what happens. Now you're just getting smashed for years until you finally decide, all right, let me just let some bum nigga take care of me. And then like, how is this girl going to be able to respect that man? You know, so it's stupid, bro. It's dumb. When you give people no responsibility, it always leads to anarchy. And with women, bro, it's like times a billion, bro.
Well, then you're a sex worker with one customer, you know, which is nice. I guess it's better. It's more efficient.
But what about if you're raising children? That's not sex work, is it?
No, that's being a mother.
Yeah.
All right. So that's interesting, Rob. Rob said this, not me. So they're either virgins, sex workers, or mothers. Are those the three categories?
I think you're putting words into my mouth.
I think that's what Rob just said. Those are the three categories.
I'm just sat in the middle.
And women have to choose to be one of them.
Well, maybe you're just a sex worker until you have a baby. Like once the nigga decides he wants to have a kid. But yeah.
So is that what you think?
I think that when a woman becomes a mother, she has a purpose. And I think that women should be having children as soon as possible. And I think it gives their life a direction. And I think it's the most important thing to preserve society, especially if you want to talk about geopolitics and talk about race and all of these things. If you want to have a country that looks like the country it used to be.
And it's funny because like all of these dumbass issues are because of women. Like, let me actually throw politics in a nutshell for a lot of you niggas, bro. We let women do things, and because we let women make their own decisions, society's getting destroyed. That's really what it is. Like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, that's what it is. Like, if you want to think about why is society so shit or why do we have all these problems, it's because we were like, at least from a cultural standpoint, like we let women do whatever they want. And women are stupid. So when you let stupid people do whatever they want, they fuck everybody, including themselves, because they're dumb. You
need to have the original people from there having children. I think all of that is true. Absolutely. I think every day a woman goes without having kids is primarily a waste of time. But once again, what does it matter what I think? Rob, I've given up. Rob, I've given up trying to save the world. I've
No, you
given
ha-
up.
no,
No,
you
no,
haven't.
Rob. I've
No,
given
you
up.
haven't.
I've given up on misogyny and all this
No,
shit.
you haven't.
They attacked me with the
He has. I haven't, because I'm young, bro. I got time. Niggas just turned 24. I think he's like 36, right? Or 38. I don't know. How old is Andrew Tate? I'm just looking. He's 38. So Tate's 38 years old. So yeah, but I'm fucking 24. So like, I got time to cook. I can save niggas. We go and save niggas, bro. We lit. Especially you. Why so lit to like understand this shit now? Because we can save niggas if we understand all this shit now. Which is why I love doing what I'm doing right now.
Matrix. They keep throwing me in jail. I am now all for women empowerment.
Going to jail.
I think women should run around fucking as many men as they want
for the right reasons.
I like what Bonnie's doing. She's getting the bag. She's getting rich. Most girls out here don't want to have kids. They just want to get Birkin bags and Instagram likes. Good.
Get fucked.
Good. I'm a feminist, a pro-feminism. This is the world now. How the world's going to end up, who gives a fuck? Who cares about the future? Doesn't matter.
See, women go around, use sex to their advantage, but then are happy to cry about it straight away. Saying, oh, he took advantage of me. And it's like, you're the one that wanted to do sex to have like the job promotion, or you're the one that wanted to have sex to get more attention or try and be more liked. But then they cry about it. And that's what I get frustrated about. And even with porn stars, like people in my industry, they'll do this for a few years, get the money, get the boob jobs, get the house. And then suddenly they go, oh my God, I was forced into the industry. Oh my God, someone took all my money.
Have you ever considered a job as a lawyer?
That's funny.
No.
Nah, but she's 1,000% right. She's so right. And these see, there's certain types of hoes that are cool to hang around. And these are hoes that understand their hoes. Let me tell you something. The best kind of women you will hang around, or you have the most fun to hang around, not the best women to have kids with or start a family with, understand there's a difference, but the best women or the most fun women to be around are hoes who know their hoes and own that shit. That's clean. That shit is clean as a motherfucker, bro. Because you don't have to like think about anything, right? I think also another thing from just like a socio-cultural standpoint, again, one of the worst things about modern society is like whores having opinions or trying to have like intellectual opinions or as if their opinions matter or anything. Like, that's stupid. You're literally a hoe. No one fucking cares what you think about anything. You're literally a cum dumpster. We don't care. But when you have girls like Bonnie Blue who are like, hey, I'm a hoe. And this is also why she's making the most money, because she's honest about what she's doing, bro. I'm telling you, the truth sets you free. The truth sets you free in so many like dimensions in your life if you're just real about what you do. Because she works hard and she's honest. I'm a hoe. I need to let that be known. Like, I'm a hoe, guys. I do this hoe shit for real. And in fact, fuck you bitches that are hoes and aren't honest about that shit. You bitches make all your money and whatever, and then want to turn around and saying dudes did some shit to you. No, we didn't, nigga. And plus, y'all wanted this freedom. So you can't ask for the freedom and then not want to take the responsibility. Like, that's stupid. You trying to turn us into slaves because you are allowed to do whatever the fuck you want? Hell nah, bruh. So so she cool people for that. Like, for me, these are the type of hoes I'd like to hang around because they honest about who they are. Most girls are not. They're hoes, but they're trying to act like they're not. They try to act like wife material. But bitch, no, you're not. You're not.
I could do with you. You're 100% right. So this is the false dichotomy of society, right? So this is the reason when I said I like what Bonnie does, because Bonnie completely 100% owns what she does. And she says, it's my decision. And I've seen people try and lecture you. I've seen people sit there and try and lecture you and say like, oh, but you're a creature of God and you shouldn't be doing this. No, you should.
Yeah. So this is actually an important thing that I want to also touch on, because I always think about it all the time. Like, the thing with like religion, and I'm Christian, by the way, you know what I'm saying? God, Jesus on my neck. I've grown up in a Christian household, but I still understand reality, and I understand how human beings like work and how our biology works. And some girls just want to be hoes. It's not, oh, somebody forced you into this, somebody influenced you or whatever. No, bro. Some girls just want to be hoes. Because what I've noticed a lot in my life is that a lot of people are nature instead of nurture. I think the way I've analyzed myself, I could always tell I would escalate to this or saying what I'm saying. Because I've always been somebody who's been obsessed with knowing and understanding the truth and then spreading the truth to as many people as possible because I was interested in it. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you're interested in some shit, you just start talking about it. Like you just start saying it. So like for me, I've always been a truth nigga. I've always been like, what is true? What is the most correct thing? Is what I used to say a lot when I was younger, especially in high school. I was like, what's the most correct thing though? So meaning like what is actually true? What is real? And so one of the truths that I started to learn that a lot of people are nature instead of nurture. There's some girls who are like, I want to be a whore. I think Lily Phillips has said multiple times that, oh, I want to be a whore. Like, I like it. I've always thought about it. Like, some people are just nature. There's probably things in your life where you're just like, bro, I've just had a natural inclination towards basketball, or I've just had a natural inclination towards soccer or politics or whatever your thing is. Like, you just have a natural focus thing, you know? In fact, I even need to make a YouTube video about purpose again. But basically, when it comes to even finding purpose in your life, it's about finding where your focus naturally goes. Like it's about understanding where your focus is naturally going on its own. Like if you were to look at your even your YouTube history, the type of podcasts that you like to listen to or watch, or if you think about your favorite movie and the main character of said movie, or if you ask the people who you're currently around, who are hopefully not bums, but if you ask the people who you're currently around and they say you never stop talking about this particular thing, what you're going to do is you're going to find a common denominator. You're going to find a common theme that you just naturally pay attention to a lot, or you naturally like, or it makes you feel good doing this particular thing. And the thing is, nobody can explain and say, oh, because you were in this environment, you like this thing, or because you did this, you like this thing, or whatever. Like you just always noticed that you just always liked this thing since you were a kid. Right? You just, since you were a kid, you've always been attracted to this particular thing. You know, and that's nature. That's not nurture. Nobody can teach you how to do that. Nobody can teach you how to have your focus naturally always go to something since you were a baby, or since you gained consciousness as a kid. You understand? So like, yeah, a lot of people are just nature. That's why I don't fuck with when like a lot of religious niggas try to like talk to these OnlyFans girls and the Bonnie Blues and the Lily Phillips and be like, oh, God has plans for you. It's because God didn't do this, or not that God didn't do this, or like God has plans for you. God wants you to come to the light or whatever. Like, nah, bro. A lot of these bitches just want to be whores. I'm gonna be honest. They just want to be whores, and they are. But you know, hopefully she sticks to it too, because you know, a lot of bitches will do the turnaround act. Because she's talking about girls doing the turnaround act, so she better not do the turnaround act. But like, yeah.
Do whatever the fuck you want.
Exactly.
It's up to you to do whatever you want. And you're not saying anybody tricked you into it. It's your decision. And let's be honest, when they talk about taking women back 100 years, let's actually be very honest here, Rob. No disrespect.
No disrespect.
There's always been whores.
It's the oldest profession.
Ancient Rome had whores. There's always been whores. The Aztecs had whores.
That's what I'm saying. Even since back then, some bitches just wanted to get fucked, bro. Like, like we got to get this idea out of our minds that women are some like sentient, pure beings. Like, some of them just want to be thoughts, bro.
You think there weren't concubines in the fucking Ming dynasty sucking little Chinese pee-pee? Of course there were. There's always been whores. It's the oldest profession in the world.
Exactly.
So do you think it's a legitimate job?
Well, I mean, no, check her bank. I'm sure she's making fucking loads of money. So here's where do you draw the line? If we're going to live in this false dichotomy, because the world was very simple once, not too long ago. And men had this terrible misogynistic view, which I, of course, don't agree with, that women can't make their own decisions because they're naturally chaotic. And when women decide anything, life's
they
fucked
literally
up.
can't.
In fact,
you probably already know
these men in their disgusting these men in their disgusting misogyny believed if you gave women the vote, we'd end up with open borders and drag queen story hours. So they didn't give women the vote.
Man,
then they did give women the vote.
We have that now.
And society took a particular direction. But when men were in charge of things, women didn't have to worry about what they can do with their life because their father took care of it and then their husband took care of it. But now we live in a brand new world where women can make all of their own decisions. And the path she's chosen, I don't think is any different than most paths women take. I think she's just more honest about it and more upfront about it.
This is why being better than women is just, it makes your time dealing with them so fucking easy. Like when you're just better than them in all degrees. Like you don't have to negotiate anything. And when you're richer than her, more famous than her, more capable than her, smarter than her, more resilient than her, your mentality is stronger. Like, bro, it just makes your life a lot easier when you deal with them, because then you're just like, do this, do that, do this, do that. no debates. But when you're like relative to your girl in any way, and even a lot of these modern women here, unfortunately, they think you could be better than her in every single way, and she'll still want you to think that you're relative to her, which is stupid. Never think you're relative to your girl ever. It really fucks up your relationship. When you see all these shitty relationships that you see on the internet, it's always because the guy, if he's better than her, thinks he's relative, so it fucks everything up, or he's just not relative to her. Or no, it's because the guy thinks he's relative to her when he's not relative to her, so it fucks shit up because he doesn't understand his value. Women's game is really just men being stupid. That's literally female game. Once you understand female game, like, bruh, that's literally how they maneuver. Or you have the situation where the guy is relative to the girl, so now she has the gall or the confidence to start telling you what to do and start trying to lead a relationship. It just fucks shit up. This is why you have to be better than your girl completely. You have to be way colder than her. Way colder. Because you just tell her what to do. But now we have this. So
if you're gonna go to Dubai and meet a girlfriend and you think she hasn't been fucking for money the entire time she was living in Dubai, then you're an idiot. If you're in Miami and you got girls on your boat and you think they're not fucking for money all of the time, now they may not say per hour, but they'll be fucking a guy they barely like to get the rent paid, or they're fucking a guy they barely like because he has a car.
I bet we'll go for like 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
So women are fucking for money all the time anyway. That's all women do now. The entire Western world is women fucking for money. So how hypocritical would it be for me to sit here and say, Bonnie, who's honest, who monetizes it directly with her own media empire, who's upfront about it and makes money from it, is a worse person than the girl who walks around like she's goody two-shoes and then sucks dick in a Magaluf toilet? Because that's what most girls are doing anyway. Mm-hmm. Rob, the world's fucked.
Isn't that wild that like Bonnie Blue is, while being a whore, is still more respectable than like 90% of women in the US, bro? Isn't that wild?
They're all like this. Rob, they're all the same.
Are you trying to say I'm not special now?
No, I'm saying you're special, actually, because you've gone so far through. You've come out as the queen of it.
Like, that's actually how slim we are, bro. Like, we're so slim that the most respectable women are hoes. The women who have the most honor are us, bro. Oh, what the hell? Like,
congratulations.
But didn't you say this kind of thing is the demise of Western society?
I mean, if I was a misogynist, I would believe this is the final end result of feminism, and the end times are here, and that nobody's going to have kids anymore, and that the idea of a beautiful marriage between a man and a woman is now completely gone.
Yeah, the birth rate is actually dropping a lot.
I mean, if I was a disgusting misogynist, but since they keep
but you don't have one beautiful marriage, do you?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Have you slept with 1,057 women?
At least.
So are you quite similar?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Because it's the male's prerogative.
Men and women are different. Us fucking hoes means nothing. We are the ones who create whores. Like, you can only be a hoe with dudes involved. Understand? Like, you need dudes to become a hoe. So we are the ones who make the hoes. Like, a guy can't be a hoe because he's the one who makes the hoes. You get me? Like, if I'm smashing a ton of girls, I'm making them all hoes. Right? It's not like a girl can't make me a hoe because I smash her. Understand? Like, she can't be like I can't have a girl come and smash and be like, oh, I just made that dude a hoe. Like, no, you did. I'm the one who did all the work. Smash you. Hey, camera, come back. Camera, come here, bro. Bruh. All right, that was why my camera sensor just went off. But anyway, what did I just fucking say? No, it's like I did all the work. My nigga. Like, how are you? I did all the work. I made you the hoe. You see what I did to you? I made you the hoe. You can't make me the hoe. What the hell? You didn't do nothing. It's funny.
Prerogative to impregnate as many females as possible. This is the masculine prerogative. This is biologically my prerogative is to do that.
I think we should do a breeding competition. We'll see if you can get a girl pregnant quicker than I can get pregnant.
Well, I mean, that'd be a good competition. I think
I see what I'm saying. It's just be Cliff just saying just nut shit out of nowhere.
I think I'd win. I don't know. I'm not sure about that one, but it's interesting because it's interesting because you have to look at society. When you look at these things, you have to look at society from an animalistic perspective and a societal perspective. From the animalistic perspective, it is the masculine imperative to get as many women as possible pregnant.
Yeah, but
If
it's
you
20,
want to, no, but if you want to be purely
it's not
animalistic,
1512.
no, but let's
Andrew.
be purely animalistic. Let's talk about this like professionals. If a man
We're animals at the end of the day. We're just animals that have sentience, but we're still animals, bro.
is a high value, high testosterone, alpha male, whatever you want to call it, right? His imperative is to impregnate women. And he wants to take care of those women and take care of those kids. He's not overly interested in
Because like real shit, like if you have high testosterone, it's impossible for you not to want to fuck a lot of bitches. Like it's like, bro, you'd like want to like kill yourself, basically. Hope I can say kill yourself on YouTube, right? Probably. But anyway, like you more than likely want to like smash a lot of hoes when your testosterone is high. Like you do. Because like it'd kill you inside not to be doing that because your testosterone is high. So
the kids. It doesn't mean he doesn't love them. It means he doesn't want to sit there and play with them all day. When you see a man who wants to play with a baby all day, that man is probably gay. It's fucking boring.
Well,
So
it doesn't mean he wants to fuck the kid.
No, he's gay. He's gay. So real men just want to pregnant, money,
that,
cool.
that nigga was adamant about that though. He's gay. Oh fuck no. But it's true though. When you're a winner and you're cooking and you're cold and you're good at the shit that you do, you don't want to be fucking around doing lame shit. Like when you're capable, you want to be doing lit shit. Like you want to be out there doing cold shit. Like let's say you woke up tomorrow with Spider-Man's powers. Would you want to be sitting around playing with kids? No, you'd want to be fucking webbing through the city and shit. It's like the more capable you become as a man, the less you care for these, or you'll start to view a lot of these things, especially from like a family standpoint, as trivial because you're so capable. You can make shit happen. So this is why it's important to become as capable as possible, because a lot of the bullshit that you see a lot of average niggas doing becomes so unfun to you because you're good at doing things. So you want to do things. But I digress. And in fact, even though that's even a good place to stop. So like, yeah. So we'll definitely pick this back up tomorrow on stream. But yeah, this was nice for a first stream, bro. Like I can definitely get into the flow of this a lot, and it'll just be a lot of fun, bro. I can just tell, like, I can already feel the excitement. I'm like, oh, bro, this is about to be too lit, be streaming and getting better about this and just investing more into this, and then just all around, you know, doing this content shit. Like, it looks like it's gonna be hella fun. Hopefully the mic and the volume was good. I'm definitely gonna be rewatch this stream back, or a good majority of it back, to see like the viewing experience, so I can kind of see what y'all niggas are seeing, because obviously as the nigga who's doing this streaming, I can't really see what y'all are experiencing yet, or what y'all will experience. So I'm gonna watch this back and definitely cook a lot. But like, it's been lit for a first stream. You know, the fam is definitely gonna be cooking. It's gonna explode. It's gonna blow. We're gonna cook. We're gonna become famous and rich because we want to fight niggas, and that's why I want to become famous and rich, so I can just like fight niggas because it's fun to fight. And yeah, so like, yeah, I'll definitely catch y'all niggas in the next stream, and I'm gonna just close out this motherfucker. So first, let's actually turn that off. Okay, good. I can see myself again. So like, yeah, it's been cool. Nice little stream. I'm glad I could have cooked. Camera was moving pretty smooth today. Other than it doing that weird shit the other day, that was fucking, I don't know what the fuck was going on there. Oh, you can see the ring light glare. Yeah, I got the ring light. That's the light that I'm using. I'm probably gonna need to get better lights too. Anyway, we'll see. Whatever cooks or works best for me, or we just keep it nice and simple. Hopefully this mic has been clean. I literally just got this headset today. It's just a gaming headset too. I mean, maybe I ought to get the more professional headset, get the mic stand in my. Anyway, a lot of shit. Whatever works, whatever gets out the information, whatever helps us cook, whatever helps the fam grow, you know, that's what we'll do. So like, yeah. So it's been lit with a great stream, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one tomorrow. Deuces.